Alright, so let's get straight into it. Today we're doing a nice cute little summer look. We're going to start off with our Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. I normally use the Mineral Infused Primer, but today I decided to do something different. And by far, honestly, I'm in love with this primer, so go get y'all some. So right now, what I'm doing now, I'm brushing out my brows, just prepping them before I start to draw them on. Okay, so now I'm going in with my LA Colors eyebrow pencil in the shade Black Brown. Okay, so now I'm brushing them as usual so I can get that nice little ombre effect for when I begin to trace my brows. Now, because I'm not used to really using this pencil, it was kind of a struggle. But again, I wanted to, try some new products out. And please excuse my son in the background. He was literally in his own little world. Okay, so now we're going in with our LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. And I'm going to use that to trace the bottom of my brows. Okay, so now I'm going in with my black opal stick in the shade Warm Almond, and I'm going to go ahead and trace the top of my brows. Like I say in all my other videos, I do this because I do not like bright halos above my eyebrows. So that's why I like to use a lighter shade near my eyes and a darker shade at the top of my brow. So as usual, I like to go back in and fill in my brows, and I went on ahead and used my NYX pencil in the shade Ash Brown, and I just used that to fill in the rest of my brow. I'm now going in with my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush, and I'm going to go ahead and blend all that concealer out. I'm now taking our LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Warm Almond, and I'm using that as a base for my eyelids. I then went in with my Airspun Loose Translucent Setting Powder, and I went ahead and set my lids so that we wouldn't have any creasing when we apply our eyeshadows. Next, I took my e.l.f. brow gel and I applied that to my brows so that our brows could be nice and smooth. We're now taking our Zulu palette by Juvias Place, and we're taking this brown shade right here, and we're going to use that as our transition shade. Now, when you're doing your transition shade, you want to be sure that you're packing that color as well as blending it in really well. You don't want any harsh lines when you go in to apply your other colors. So it's very important to use a nice fluffy brush. And the brush that I'm using right now is my brush by LA Colors. I might have the exact description in the description box, but again, always use a nice fluffy brush so that you would have no harsh lines. Okay, so now I'm taking my e.l.f. Camo concealer and I'm going to use that to cut my crease. The reason why I'm cutting my crease is because I want the other colors that I'm about to use in this look to pop. So I'm going to use this as a nice little base to help my colors brighten. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and blend that Camo concealer out. We're not going to actually blend it in, but we're going to go ahead and just pack it and make it nice and matte like so that it's easier for us to apply our shadows over top of it. Okay, so now we're taking our Sahara palette by Juvias Place, and we're going to take this white shade here, and we're going to apply that white shade to the tip of our lids. Now, whenever you're using a white eyeshadow, I noticed that you have to really pack that color in. So always remember when you're using a white shadow to really, really pack that color in there. Now I went back into that Zulu palette and I went on ahead and picked up that yellow shade and I applied that yellow shade behind that white shade that I just applied. Now going back into that same palette, I picked up that orange shade and applied it behind the yellow shade. Okay, so now I'm going in with my LA Colors brush, and I'm just basically taking those colors and kind of blending them together, getting rid of any harsh lines that I see. Now I'm going back into that Saharan palette, and I'm going to go ahead and take that white shade, and I'm going to go ahead and apply some more at the tip of my lids, just to give it a little bit more brightness. Now this brush actually came from my Naked palette, so I'm going to actually have the name of my Naked palette in my description box below. Okay, so now I'm taking some glitter in the shade Golden Star by Makeup Revolution, and I'm going to apply that over top of my eyeshadow. Okay, so now I'm taking my FitMe foundation in the shade Coconut, and I'm applying that all over my face. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and blend that in. And whenever I apply my makeup, I like to press my foundation in. I don't really like to swipe. I feel like when you swipe in, you're pretty much picking up product. So whenever you're applying your makeup, be sure to, press your foundation in, and it also gives it a much more flawless look. Okay, so now I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Warm Almond, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that under my eyes. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and apply it on my chin, above my lip, the bridge of my nose, as well as my forehead. Okay, so now I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Beige, and I'm just applying it to the corner of my eyes just to give it a little bit more brightness. Now I'm taking another LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Espresso, and I'm going to go ahead and start applying my contour. Okay, now I'm taking my Bare With Me setting spray by NYX, and I'm going to set. I'm going to take my beauty blenders as well as my one size loose setting powder. I'm going to put that to the side and prepare that. I'm going to go ahead and take one of the beauty blenders and start blending out my contour. Now I'm going to go ahead and start blending out my concealer. When I blend out my concealer, I like to do my under eyes last, simply because I crease extremely fast. I am still what I consider a baker. So whenever I bake under my eyes, I have to do that last. Now you're going to kind of see me take my time with this. You're going to see me blend this out, and then right after I blend it out, you're going to see me go right in with my one size translucent powder. Again, I crease extremely fast, so I have to literally bake as soon as I get that product the way I want it. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and set above my lip, my chin, the bridge of my nose, as well as my forehead. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and blend out the contour on my nose. Okay, so now I'm taking my FitMe pressed powder in the shade Mocha, and I'm going to go ahead and set all the areas that we didn't set yet, which is basically your foundation and your contour. And while setting, you're also going to dust away any excess translucent powder on your chin, your upper lip, and your forehead. I'm now taking my FitMe pressed powder in the shade Caramel, and I'm just going to go ahead and press that product up under my eyes. I'm not going to dust it away. I'm just going to press it on in there. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and dust away the translucent powder that's left over on my nose. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Physicians Formula bronzer in the shade Summer Breeze, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that in between where my contour and my highlight meets. I'm also going to apply it over top of my forehead, you know, just to give me that nice little bronze effect. Alright, so I'm now taking my e.l.f. liquid liner, and I'm just going to go ahead and give myself a nice little simple wing. I'm now taking my gel eyeliner by Maybelline in Black is Black, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that on my waterline. Now, excuse me eating, your girl was hungry. But these lashes I actually got from my local beauty supply store. I actually do not remember the brand name, but there is like a little code name on the actual pack itself, so I would actually just put that in my description box below. Now, when it comes down to this lip combo, I did a little bit of everything. So right now, I'm using my Kiss lip liner in the shade brown. And as you can see, I'm just tracing my lips. I then took a disposable lip applicator and I kind of blended that lip liner out because I wanted a nice little ombre type effect on my lips. I then took a nice little gold lip gloss that I had from the local beauty supply store and I applied it on my lips. I then went in that Zulu palette and I actually took that orange that we used and I applied some of that on my lips. No, I did not use the same the same brush I used on my eyes. That's nasty. But this is a clean one. This is brand new, actually, fresh out the packet. So don't try and do me. I then went over that with a nice clear lip gloss just to give it some shine. I'm now taking my loose highlighter by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Golden, and I apply that on my cheeks as well as above my lip and the tip of my nose. And I felt like it actually gave the look a nice little set off. And here's the finished look. I really fell in love with this look. I feel like it was giving something really simple, at the same time something fun. If you want more looks, more tricks, more glam, just hit that like, share, and subscribe. Bye.